Good afternoon, Flosstube, and thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Gammy Stitcher, aka Leona, and I want to welcome you if you're a first-time visitor to my channel. And if you're a returning visitor, I thank you very much for returning. And I hope you stay throughout the video to see what I have and see what I've been working on. I just want to thank you for your time and coming to see me. I'm surprised at the people that come and comment, and I try to keep up with the comments, but I've gotten a little behind, so I've still got some work to do for me to catch up. So I'm going to go ahead and get into what I've been working on this month or this week. Oh, if it doesn't all fall down. Okay. There's my January stitch. This is done on 14 count mocha, country mocha. And it says month to dream underneath January. And it has a little round bobbin on the top. That's our mini for the month. And all I have left to do is the outline on the mini. Everything else is finished. So I'm considering that a finish for January. And my next one that I worked on a little bit, I spent most of the time working on that first one here at this last week so I could get it finished. And that first one is from Creatively Crafting, and so is this one, Creative Crafting. And it's a fairy, one of the fairy panels. And it says, I am under no obligation to make sense to you. And there's the fairy. And this is what I have done on it, just her hair. And I was getting started on her face. And it's just done on a blue starry fabric. I'm not sure what the name of it is. This is just how it came, and I don't remember the name. And last but not least that I've worked on this week is, of course, my January month to month with Stitching with the Housewives. And I've done it on 14 count Lemon Chiffon. And here's where I am with it. I just pretty much worked on the snowman. And I did I think the starting of the U I did before last week. And that's all I've been able to work on. Now for this one, it's time for it to get put up since January's over. I don't know whether to start on February's or jump over to March and see if I can get March's done before March gets here. So what do y'all think? Should I do February or March next? If you could put down in the comments what you think I should do or work on, I would appreciate it. And now I'm going to move on to the haul. And all I have for haul is I bought some PDFs. So I printed the cover sheet so that I could show y'all. This one I got from Small Town Needleworks. It's called Christmas Movie Stitch. And it probably won't get stitched till next year. But I thought it was cute. And then this one, I'm part of Teresa Kovitz's Patreon. And this was the January stitch. It's called I Live in a Cottage. And then I got another one from Small Town Needleworks, Fall in a Small Town. And then this one, I met with a girl in creative crafting, and she showed me how to park. So I immediately went out and found me a pattern that I could start and do full coverage on. So as soon as my fabric gets here, I'm going to start working on this one so I can practice parking. It's called Have Faith. And I'm a little nervous to get started on this. I've never done a full coverage, but I know I'm going to like it when it's done. It just may take me forever to finish. But I wanted to practice parking before I forget what she taught me. And that's pretty much my haul. I thought my other stuff would be in. It was supposed to come in the mail yesterday, but you know how the mail goes. You win some, you lose some. It comes in, it says it's being delivered. It doesn't show up until later, and hopefully it'll get here. But I have quite a bit of haul coming because I want to, like I said, do a decent sized giveaway at 100 subscribers and 500. So I've been trying to collect stuff up to give away at the 100 subscribers, and then I'm going to do another one at 500, which will be a little bigger than the 100 one. So I'm just getting stuff collected. I have another goal. I've been enjoying reading at night before I go to bed. So I've decided for this year, since it's 2023, I want to read 23 books this year. And I've already finished 2 in January. So I finished a Karen Kingsbury Baxter Christmas. That's already went back to the library. And then I just finished this one. It's called Emily's House, and it's by Amy Belding Brown. And it was pretty good. I'm just going to read the back here a little bit for you. It's dated in Massachusetts, 1869. Margaret Mayer has never been one to settle down. At 27, she never met a man who has tempted her enough to relinquish her independence to a matrimonial fate. And she hasn't stayed in one place for long since her family fled the potato famine a decade ago. When Maggie accepts a temporary position at the illustrious Dickinson family home in Elmhurst, it's only to save money for her upcoming trip west to join her brothers in California. Maggie never imagines she will form a life-altering friendship with an eccentric, brilliant Miss Emily, or that she'll stay at the homestead for the next 30 years. In this richly drawn novel, Amy Belding Brown explores what it is to be an outsider looking in, and she sheds light on one of Dickinson's closest confidants, perhaps the person who knew the mysterious poet best, whose quiet act changed history and continues to influence literature to this very day. Which, this was a really good book. It kept me pretty interested the whole time. But I finished it, so it's ready to go back to the library. And I started this one, which is called Caleb's Crossing, and it's by Geraldine Brooks. And I'll just read a little bit on the back here so you can kind of get an idea. Athena Mayfield is growing up on Martha's Vineyard amid a small band of pioneers and Puritans. She yearns after an education that is closed to her by her sex. As often as she can, she slips away to observe the native Wampanoag. She encounters Caleb, the young son of a chieftain, and the two forge a tentative secret friendship. Bathea's minister father tries to convert the Wampanoag, and one of his projects becomes the education of Caleb. A year later, Caleb is at Harvard with the colonial elite. Bethia finds herself indentured as a housekeeper nearby and can closely observe Caleb's crossing of cultures. So I've just pretty much started this one, and it's been okay. I like Emily's house better than this one, but I'm getting through that one. And then I will be reading V.C. Andrews because I have like 2 or 3 of her books that I checked out from the library, and she's one of my favorite authors. So, and I thought I had read all her books, but here lately I've found quite a few that I have not read. So they will get added to my list. Okay, and I talked about the giveaways. So all I really have left is shout outs. Since my video is pretty short this week, I have 7 shout outs. Go and check these cross stitchers out. Some of them are fairly new. Some of them I think have been around for a little bit. Just check them out and see what you think. Give them some love, and let's all stick together in this community. But I'm going to go ahead with that. The first one is called 3 Creek Stitchers, and that is Pam and Vicki. And they were funny, and they have some wonderful finishes if you check them out. Another one is Tammy's Cinnamon Stitches, which is Tammy. And then the third one is Merritt Crawford. Merritt, and she also has some wonderful finishes. The fourth one is Kensington Cross Stitch. She's from Connecticut. I should know how to say that. I used to live close to there. Her name is Debra. Another one is Mouse Potato Designs. That is Felicia. Another one that I came across this week is Stitchy Sally. And this last one that I came across is Alba Stitcher, and her name is Amanda, and she has the most wonderful accent. You got to go listen to her. Just, if anything else, listen to her accent. I love accents. So that is my Stitchy shout outs for the week. I don't really have anything else for you. I think next week I got the Unstitcher, and I have some to give away. So I think I'm going to show how to use that in my next video, along with any stitching or haul that I may have. I think, and I am going to join a few sales. Like I just ordered the Heart Tiny Town. I think, oh, her name just went out of my head, and I didn't write it down. Mrs. Jones, Holly Jones. She's doing the Tiny Town. The Tiny Town. I just ordered that, so I'm going to be joining in on that one. I have the Beehive. I'm not sure who's doing that one. I'm going to start on that one as well. And I am going to be putting in an order Nicole, SPOHR. She is starting an Easter one. And I think I'm going to order that pattern and start that one. And then eventually I'm going to get the one from Fat Quarter Shop that you donate to Make-A-Wish. I think that pattern's really pretty too. So I will be getting that one as well. But that's all I have for you today. And y'all have a wonderful week and happy stitching, and be kind and generous and show these other Flosstubers some love and shout outs, and just let them know that you care and that you're there watching. Have a wonderful week and keep stitching. Bye-bye.